Introducing RedClip by WA Production. Crafted by the award-winning audio engineer Emrah Celik, this plugin goes way beyond the capabilities of your average clipper. With more options than just smashing peaks, RedClip is all about shaping your sound in creative ways and building multiband character into any audio. Whether you're mixing, mastering, or just wanting to add serious punch to an individual channel, RedClip is your supercharged sound sculptor, going from subtle enhancement to full-on multiband madness. Here are a few before and after examples. Make sure to grab your headphones or listen through decent monitors to hear the sometimes subtle differences in punch, presence, and characterful clipping. I'll be using the pop-free bypass button here. Running in all major plugin formats for Mac and PC, RedClip is a toolbox for multiband clipping and beyond, with intuitive controls for fatness, punch and bone. Adjust multiband crossover points and use the mute and isolation controls to precisely monitor the sound. So let's explore. This is the interface of RedClip, with all the main controls clearly laid out on the front panel as faders, dials and buttons. The interface is fully resizable, being drawn with vector graphics. Just drag the bottom right corner. The live audio is shown as a frequency display at the top, just here, so you can see exactly what's happening to the signal as it travels through the plugin in real time. The grey line is the incoming signal, and the yellow line the processed signal from RedClip. Controls for A/B comparison, undo, redo, presets, auto gain compensation, reset and oversampling are across the top just here. There are input and output level gains on left and right, useful for pushing a louder signal into RedClip and for matching output levels. You can also right-click anywhere on the interface for a few additional options that are covered in the RedClip manual. Let's walk through the basic controls, showing how you can use the plugin's options to transform a sound. Here's a simple drum loop. But RedClip can be used on any type of audio. This plugin acts as a multiband clipping tool, splitting the incoming audio into 4 bands, where separate processing can be applied to each. The bands and their options are represented by these 4 columns of controls, and each can be soloed. Low frequencies, low mids, mids, and high frequencies. Currently, the plugin is operating with a classic analog type crossover mode, with each band's frequencies rolling off gently at the top and bottom of their ranges. This results in an almost zero latency minimum phase output. However, you can switch to linear phase for much tighter crossovers. Listen to the difference. You can change the frequency crossover points by clicking and dragging. Or double-click for more precise control. The most basic options for each band are the 4 clip dials. Introduce classic clipping to each band, working in parallel under the hood. For example, we can focus clipping on just the low-end kick, or increase the clipping on the next band up. Focusing in by adjusting with the crossover points. There's a global limiter button just here to make sure you don't peak the audio. The overall wet and dry mix can be adjusted here. I'm going to focus on the low mid band, soloing so that I can demo exactly what's happening with the next few controls. Each band has a solo button at the bottom and also a bypass button that stops any processing for just that band. The fat knob adds meat to the bone, changing the transfer curve of the clipping algorithm, allowing for a gradual and smooth clipping effect from hard to soft. The punch slider enriches the harmonics of the multiband signal before the clipper algorithm. This slightly rounds off the transients. There's also some light compression going on. This results in a more stable sound overall, but it's sometimes a subtle effect. The bone slider is much more obvious with some audio, enhancing the signal and adding body to the mid-range. These clip, fat, punch and bone controls work together to shape the sound, so don't forget to tweak all 4 for maximum impact. And that's just one band. We can make more adjustments to the others using all the controls of RedClip. Before and after. Let's try the process again on some different audio. Be aware, you can right-click any dial to reset to default value. For accuracy, you can also hold Shift whilst clicking to type in your own exact values. A few more things to mention. You can actually store two different profiles, A and B. Just click here to choose between them, or copy from one to another. There are also undo and redo buttons just here. The AGC button can be pressed to engage auto gain compensation. It will listen to the audio for 5 seconds to calculate an accurate gain level. RST resets all the parameters. Up to 8 times oversampling can enhance processing fidelity. The presets just here offer great starting points to transform your audio in lots of categories, and you can easily create your own presets and folders. So those are the basic concepts behind RedClip, a creative clipping toolkit for multiband manipulation, from subtle to slamming. Download the trial version for yourself, available now, and thanks for watching.